Alrighty then, welcome back everybody, welcome back to the thumbnail. As you can see, I have been busy with it. I'm almost done with the whole damn shenanigans, and then after that we need to do some little bits here and there, and then everything should be fine. As you have been noticing already, I did some changes on it, which are actually quite good to have. Not gonna lie, I actually did some changes that I was like, yeah, it bothers me, but I have to do it because it is important. So yeah, no further ado, let's get started on this and see where we end on this. And let's hope it actually is done by today. Probably not, because I do want to do a little bit more on it. And then it should then be fine, because it's almost close to finished. It is almost close. So what I'm going to be taking the mic to the other side, mainly because I do need to do that. Oh, fuck! God damn it. Every single time. It's mainly because of the thing is actually coiled. That is the main problem. All right. So I did do some fixing. Mainly the hand was a little bit too angled up, so I actually fixed that. So now it looks much more natural. I also did some bits of work. I also increased the size of it. So I did. Wait, hold on. Easiest way to show. Alright, what I did yesterday, oh well, today actually, I fixed her height. So instead of being here, I fixed her height to be here instead. This causes the perspective to be a little bit more drawn to the, causing the perspective to be a little bit more towards the center. So that's good. Then I also did some other stuff. Let's see. I finished this one. I finished this one, and I finished this one, this bit right here. Today I'm going to be working on, let's see, there you go. Today I'm going to be today I'm going to be doing this bit right here, and this bit right here. Then I also will be adding in this stuff right here. I'm going to be doing some little bit of a fix on this sentence, because I came across that I actually want to do something else. Then I'm also going to be fixing this bit on the other side. So I'm going to be fixing these tiny little sparks on it. And then it should be fine. Well, then I also want to do some text on that down here as well. So I'm going to be doing some text here. It's not going to be a lot, but it's going to be a very tiny text, but it should be fine. All right, so that's what I'm going to be aiming for. Now let's get started. So yeah. Today I came to the full conclusion that I did something, I came to the full conclusion that I had to do the dishes, so I actually did it. I finally got the courage to do it. And I'll tell you this, it took me a while to get it all finished, and that's not gonna lie, but it's now all finished. My main concern always with the dishes is always that it is always so long to do. It's a very dreadful experience. It's like, dishes, damn dishes. And then the best thing about it is, you cook perfectly fine food, and then the dishes are there, and it's like mocking you, like, you made some good food. Well, congratulations, my boy. Time to clean it all up. And I'm really like, So yeah, I fixed that. I got it now all fixed. So no further ado, let's get this all started. So let's see. I want to actually have the rocks on here. I want one. I want one there. I want one there. Oh, come on. I want one here. Especially over there. And I want here as well. It's on the right area. Good. Then, of course, I'm going to be also adding one over here. And one over here. Now we've done that, we can forget about this one, and we can add them here. Luckily, these things are not that hard to do. But it's always good to see. Then, today I actually also came across something else, by the way. It is actually quite funny to hear, but so what I came across was actually another a very suspectable link. Not gonna lie. I was like, wait, is this real? And then I double checked it, and then I saw the account, and I double checked it again on the link part, and I said like, no, that's fake. That is big time fake. The main thing there was actually a spelling mistake inside of the link. That's one. Then there was also a very suspectable, like it has been posted multiple times. I was like, all right, that's another one. Then the exclamation marks, which is always a fucking warning sign. So yeah, that link was an absolute not gonna be touching that with a 20 feet pole. So yeah, I avoided successfully again. One of those pesky bots that are sending like, hey, you want free stuff? And I'm always like, wait, what did my grandfather always tell me? Oh yeah, there is no such thing as free stuff. You had to work for your damn things, man. Back in the day. So yep, I did that. I fixed the problem. Well, I didn't fix the problem. I made sure that it actually is reported, and so that it actually is now probably going to be, well, locked behind a big giant 20 feet pole. But yeah, it's a shame to see because the account was very old, so it was like, all right, so it did post like spam mail and was like, all right, that is like way too old for a good thing, but yeah. It's always sad to see that people like that, like old accounts getting hacked, like that is, it's sad to see. Mainly because they are turned then into spam bot accounts, and that's such a shame. Could have done so much more with that. Could have done so much more. Yet they didn't. Wait, is that the right color of the line work? Because I clearly need this. I need clearly this color. Yes, it is. It's just that I'm drawing way too tiny now. Well, that sucks. Alright. So that is actually one of the things that I came across. Then yesterday I also had the front door bad, so that is also a good thing. Because the front door was actually broken down. Well, it was not broken, it was more like, you could open it even without using the key. So is that broken? Yeah, that's typically broken. So yeah, that had to be fixed. A man came around and be like, oh yeah, definitely that's broken. And then he called me on and like, hey, do you mind if I test it out? And I'm like, all right, test it out. And he was like, all right, it's still broken. And then it had to be fixed. Luckily, it was fixed quite easily. It was actually a quick fix. Yeah, some of the screws were actually loose from overusing, so it was actually wear down use that actually caused it to be unable to be used properly. So yeah, I had a blast. Not gonna lie, today already by drawing, of course, the rocks, fixing the girl a little bit up. Because, oh man, that took like almost, what was it, around until 7? I think I was from 6 to, from 6 to 7 I actually did, right? Yeah. It was later. Anyway, it was one of those times that it was actually quite late, and I was like, alright, I need to fix this before shit hits the roof, because I do want to have this thing fixed. Because it doesn't look good, alright? It doesn't look good if things like this, when things like this actually happen. Because one of the main concerns I had with the drawing was like, alright, her hand is a little bit weird. Oh well, I showed it to one of my friends, and he was like, yeah, the hand is a little bit weird. And I was like, oh yeah, definitely. This is what you always need to do, you need to always have a second opinion on top of things. And he said like, man, you have to work on your perspective, on your perspective. And I'm like, yes, I should definitely do it. So I did. I tried to fix it up, and right now it's actually much more better than before. My main problem is of course that I'm using. My main problem is of course that it is a chibi kind of art style, and I'm not that used to it, and therefore I don't know the perfect perfection, perfect perceptions or proportions. There you go. Perceptions. Then I didn't know the perfect proportions that I could use for the art style. So yeah, it's the second time I drew like this, I think. No, the fourth time. And yeah, it's getting better. Don't worry about it. But I wanted to do it this way mainly because it would fit better in the art style that I'm already using, and that makes it much more looking like. All right. Now let's grab the last color and then get those rocks colored up. Yeah. There we go. Then grab the dark color doom. I mean, the dark color doom. There you go. Much more better. And draw the lines. All right. Now that looks good. I like it, because that actually makes actually sense to go there. Then the rocks are not gonna be there. There is not gonna be things there, and there needs to be stuff right there. Yep. All right. We're almost done with this. We're almost done with all the red rocks. Once the red rocks are all done, we can then actually add in. Then we can actually add the last bit that needs to be done, which is gonna be a difficult one. Not gonna lie, I really am looking forward to it now. So that is gonna be changing this bit up because I actually want a different text on top of it. Right now it's a little bit not my style of what I want to do. And then I want to see. Alright, that's the right way to do it. Then grab the second color. Then we're going to go for the light color, and then that should then be the last one. Alright. Now that we've done that, we now can actually get the last bit done, and then we should get then started on getting this bit right here fixed. Because there are some things that I want to do with it. The right color again. There you go, easy. So yeah, it's always important when you try to when you see links, never open links when you are feeling suspected that it is actually wrong. It's my advice. Or just double check them. Always double check them. Always double check links, because there is never a thing as free stuff. Never. It's like, oh, you can make a free account. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Not in a long shot, in most cases. Alright. Let's get this shown around like that. And get this bit a little more further. And there we go. We have now a lot of stuff we can draw. Alright, now that we've done that, we can now fix this bit right here. So now we can save this and then hopefully now get the last bit done. This is the text, if I'm correct. Yes, it is. Alright. Now I want to do something new. I need this for that. And then let's go for Google Translate. Google Translate. Google Translate. My best bud. Google Translate. Translate. There you go. No, not Dutch, English. English, Japanese. Zulu, really? Is that a language? I don't know. Alright. So we have English and we have translation version of it. Alright. We have the grammar corrector on it as well, so that if I make a grammar issue, then the grammar should be fixed. Alright, let's see. Right now we have this. Alright, so we have this. So the ba is actually getting silent. After 3 sheep, you should. The best spell is sleep because it does require sheep. Yeah, that's a fun fact. The best spell is sheep because it requires. When you're casting a spell, the best spell is sleep because it requires sheep. Yeah. That is actually a fun line. That's a fun quote. I like that. The best spell is sleep because you need some sheep. The best spell is sleep because you need some sheep. Because it requires sheep. Yeah. Best spell is sheep because you need to count the sheep. Because you need to count sheep. Because you need to be counting. Because counting ain't cheap. Yeah, there you go. Because counting. Counting. How the hell? Counting. Ain't cheap. Counting ain't cheap. Yeah. Counting ain't cheap. Counting ain't cheap. Yeah, counting ain't cheap. There you go. The best spell is sleep because counting ain't cheap.
The best spell is sleep because you counting ain't cheap.
Yeah, wait. Because counting ain't cheap. There you go.
The best spell is sleep because counting ain't cheap.
Yeah, that's actually quite funny. That's a funny reference. Alright. Because the best spell is sleep. Because counting ain't cheap. Ain't cheap. Yeah.
The best spell is sleep because counting ain't cheap.
Yeah, there you go. So now we have that.
The best spell is sleep because counting ain't cheap.
Alright, and now let's go back here. Alright, now we need to get this one. Now we need to get this one and then fix it up. Alright, let's see. So we copy this, we place it here. And then we're gonna go for English.
最高の呪文は睡眠です。計算するのは安くない。
The best spell is sleep. It's not cheap to calculate.
Not cheap. No, it's not cheap. It's not cheap to calculate. Yeah, it's not cheap to calculate. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Let's go with cheap to calculate. Yeah, so we need to get this one. Copy and switch it around. Then place it again. And then we're gonna go for sheep to calculate.
The best spell is sleep. It's not sheep to calculate. The best spell is sleep. It's not sheep to calculate.
Yes.
最高の呪文は睡眠です。計算するのは羊じゃない。
All right. Now let's see if that actually works again. All right, now we have this.
最高の呪文は睡眠です。計算するのは羊じゃない。
The best spell is sleep. It's not the sheep who calculate.
Okay, that's actually quite funny. It's not sheep that can calculate. You need to count. Therefore, you need to count. Yeah, it's you. Alright, so best spell is sleep. Because. Alright, I need to have a because in here. Because it's not the sheep who calculate.
The best spell is sleep, because it's not the sheep who calculate. The best spell is sleep, because it's not the sheep who calculate.
Yeah, exactly.
The best spell is sleep, because it's not the sheep who calculate.
Alright, so then we're gonna go here and put this back in there and see where this is going. Boop. Let's go with that. And then let's see if we have now a better version.
The best spell is sleep, because it's not the sheep who did the math.
Fine! Very well, calculator, you win this time. Yes, it's not the sheep who... Yeah, it's not the sheep who do the math. Yeah, true. When you do spell, you gotta spell sleep. The person goes to sleep, so he's actually counting the sheep. So he's not doing this. He's not doing the goddamn. I cannot put counting in there because it doesn't exist. All right, fine. We're taking this. We're taking this. Alright, now let's see if I can do this. Putting it in here. Alright, then putting the placeholder text down. Like so. Alright, then save it. Then put it like this. Save it again. So now we have this. Alright, then we need to get... can we put an alien encounters? Probably. Oh, it doesn't have. Alright. Well, I need 12 instead. There you go. But I want it on alien encounters. Doesn't have... It doesn't have the way to do it. Really? It doesn't have the thing? Alright, Ariel then. No. I just want to have B. I want to have tick lines. There you go. That should work. And if I do it like this instead. Yeah. Alright. So we have now the text. Just need to have the second text underneath it so I can actually add it in. Add it in later down the line. Alright, so now we have the text. This is the right text. So this is the text that I'm looking for. Alright. Then we need to now save it and then cancel it, if I'm correct. So now we have this. We want to have it actually a little bit... Alright. Then we need to get... the vector layers, then we need to merge it together. So we have this, now we have the merge on this. So now we have the text. And now I can write down the text again. All right. So now we have this. Now we need to go here. Because that is how it goes. That's going to be a comment on the drawing itself. Alright, then this one, this layer needs to have its shadow not dropped so that I can actually work on it. Yes, this bit needs to be changed because there's clearly some stuff here that needs to be erased. No? Oh, that's a different layer then. Alright, fine. So now we have this. We have now this, which is white better for this? It is better, but I do want to actually have this a little bit more in a... I actually want to see if I can draw it myself. Alright, let's see if I can draw it myself with the white that I already have on the school board. So let's see. Alright, well, this is going to be taking a while before I can do this, but it will be fine. Do I actually need this on... I think I need this on 3.10, 3.0, 2.3.5, right? I believe so. Yeah, 3.5 is better. Alright. Alright, that's one down. I think I will keep it at white. I don't think that black is actually better for this. Because we're already using white anyway. Right. Then this one. No, it is gonna be 5 then instead. Ooh. Sheep is not actually mentioned here, right? No, it is not. Interesting. No. Looks like I actually forgot some bits here and there to color in with green. All right. Come in. Nice. All right. So I think today I actually will make myself some good old-fashioned satay with some nasi. That's gonna be fun. Mainly because I actually know that this week is gonna be a very long week. Mainly because there's gonna be a lot of events gonna be going on in near me, so that's gonna be fun. And yeah, that means I will probably have some free food as well at certain places. And that will also be meaning that I cannot get my normal food that I like, which is gonna be rice. Because a lot of people don't like rice, apparently. Because apparently it's like one of those things like, you want to do again rice every single time? It's like, well, no, I just really like rice. It's one of my favorite foods to get. Why should I not get rice? I mean, there are many things that you could get, but rice is one of those things that is actually quite tasty. And very healthy. But always make sure that if you have white rice, you don't eat too much white rice. Because if you do eat too much rice, then you get very, very fat very quickly because it has a lot of sugar in it. Well, it has those carbons that actually are very easy to convert to sugar. So making sure that if you eat rice, you don't eat too much rice, or just eat the rice when a little bit less than normal than you normal should, and you should be fine. Well, luckily enough, I'm actually getting better at it, at writing. Maybe make some spelling mistakes, but you know. At least I'm doing it the right way, just writing things down. Because if I look at this, for instance, I can look at things that I like. So I could look at, let's see. Oh, we actually have a we. No, we don't have a we. We have numbers. We have not a T. Yes, we actually have a ha. We actually have a ha here. There you go. Those ones are H. Ha! Ha ha ha. Ha. And then you have something else. Which is probably a combination of something. I'm not yet that well versed, so I will keep it to myself and continue where I wanted to be. And clearly I can see some mistakes here and there. Sure to really clean them up. So I will. Maybe no. Well, the bomb is already here, so I should put like no down. All right. Now I have that done, and now I need to get this to drop a shadow. Draw a shadow distance of 4. Let's see. And this is actually better. Yeah. Well, time to do it then instead like this, and then put this back into full gear. There you go. And then, of course, adding in the transparency of the drop shadow. There you go. All right, now we have done that. Now is the question, do I want to add here a very easy text? All right. All right, placeholder text again. Yes. Oh, come on. Basic -1 Japanese. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm going to be calling it. All right. Now let's see what kind of thing. 12. Oh. All right. Then tech. No. Not tech. All right. So I need to have 14 then, right? All right. And then maybe red. No, not red. Dark black. No, white then instead. All right, so let's put it there. All right, then turn it around. Japanese. I think I even spelled Japanese wrong, right? Probably. Hold up. Oh, no. I spelled it correctly. All right, thank God. Basic -1 Japanese. Basic. All right, that's actually quite fun. All right, layer 1, layer 2, go over there, merge, merge. The layer below, there you go. Now we have that. We have now the basic. We don't need this to be underneath. We need this underneath there. We also need to put it underneath the bomb itself. All right, now I can move this around. put it like that. Do I want this to be turned around? Do I want this to be like basics 101? Just being like here. No. Let's put it here. And I put a line work under it. All right. Nope. Right. Nope. Keep on the strong line work. Right. Alright, now we need to figure out what colors I want on this. So we could go for red, right? That should be fine. Hmm. That ain't working, ain't it? Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Alright, let's see. Yes. I need to split this off. Alright. What? Excuse me. There you go. Alright. I can always change that up. Alright, good. Basics 101. There are the basics. Alright, now I should be able to get, yes, I should be able to get this one done properly. Deselect. Now the question is, if I add in the background texture, if I add in the drop shadow, would that work? Alright, now it actually works. Thank fucking God. Now I need to get this one done. Yeah, let's go with that. No, a little bit higher. Now let's fix that last bit, which is here. No, this one, right? No? Yes, that one. Yes. Alright, let's save this. So now we have the basics 101. The basics 101. The basics -1, or basic 1, basic 2, basic 3. So I can now change the letters up around. And that one, then this one is going to be 3.6 again. Now we get this one then. Let's get this one on the road. Then this one, and then that one. Yeah, it's gonna be that one. Then it's gonna be that color right there. God damn it. All right. I don't know. There's still some stuff here that I don't like. I think I don't need this bit. This bit right here I don't need. This one right here I don't need. Yes. I'll keep it there. Hmm. I could also not type anything here. Ooh, I know what I want to type here. All right. How do we do this? All right. I need to type. Oh, wait. All right. Wait. Underneath step 1. Hold up. I need to figure out how much that is. We 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 words. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. No. 20 then. That should work. All right. There is no difference, right? On the marks. Yes, all right. Save and close on the marks. Merge with layer below. Now let's see if I can get this right. This one does need shadows. All right, save. Now that looks good. I like it. Tens are good. Yeah, that actually looks good. All right. Now let's fix the last bits that I forgot to do, which is a bit right there. Get that. There it is. All right. Get that one done, get that one done, get that one done. Fix. Nope. Fix it underneath here then. All right, I will save it here, and I will save it like another one, like right here, and then we're gonna be doing the PNG file, and it should be fine. So I think I will keep it like this. So let's save it as, now let's save it as a PNG file, because that's how I don't want to do it. PNG file first. Yes, it will lose some integrity, but it should be fine. And then after that, we should go for PNG, and then it's all finished, which I like a lot. I'm also happy that I actually re-implemented the color for it. So let's go with that. Let's go with open. And then open the file again, because we need to. So that we need to do that. And then we need to re-save it as a WebPNG. Because allow me to show you what happens if I don't do it like that. So if I save the PNG file, it gives me a different look on it. So if I now go here and save this as a WebPNG, allow me to show you what it does. So we'll go for this one, type in 2 or 3. Oh wait, not there. There I need to have a 3. And I'll save it like this. You get a very, very fun version. I wonder how it actually turns out then. So this one is correct. Good. This one is still saving. And then after that, we have successfully done it. So then I can actually finally treat myself on some good old-fashioned food. Some satay with some nasi, which is great, which actually just means meat on a stick with some rice. So, all right, let's see. Where is it? Here it is, probably right. You think it is like this, but it is wrong. The WebPNG is different. The WebPNG is absolutely different. This is the WebPNG, by the way. Yeah, that's a way different coloring compared to this. Or this. You know, you have multiple ways of doing it, and this looks good. Alrighty then. Well, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed for this, and I'm gonna be prepping then the videos for it. So I hope you'll have enjoyed for today. Thanks all for watching, and I will see you next time. Until then, I want to wish you a lovely day, and next week we can finally start fixing the visual novels drawing, or we can start working on it again. Alright, I hope you'll have enjoyed for today. Thanks for watching, and bye!